Hey everybody, I hope you guys are doing well. So I want to talk a little bit about something that I saw over the weekend and how it relates to this whole idea of yes, we should believe and protect all black women, and how I have stated more than once that although that would be great, that has never been equally applied to all black women, and that people pick and choose who to protect. Case in point, I saw something trending on the internet over the weekend regarding Maino and something that he implied about K Michelle. Now, I wouldn't have guessed for anything that K Michelle and Maino were even a thing for a second. Okay, but we also wouldn't have guessed that Idris Elba and K Michelle were a thing, right? But anyway, Maino has a podcast called Kitchen Talk, and he had Jason Mitchell on as his guest. And the conversation went left really quickly. They were talking about something random. They were talking about, how often do they shower, body odor, blah, blah, blah. And somehow it just kind of went into this whole anecdote that Maino was talking about, and it involved K Michelle, okay, and her vaginal odor, alleged vaginal odor. I'm going to go ahead and play this clip for you guys, and I'm just going to play it. Go ahead and listen to this.
It's just disrespectful, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say no names. Okay? Shouldn't. I was with a female, popular female. Okay. Maybe an R&B singer. Oh, okay. I went to the hotel with this lady. Okay. And this is my first time, and I said, "Damn, I want to do this." Right. I've been watching her. I want to do this. She want to do me. Okay, we get in there. Things is happening. Matter of fact, she goes into the shower. We at the Trump over there when it was the Trump song.
The Trump song, yeah.
It used to be the Trump song.
Right, not a Trump supporter, by the way. I know him personally. It's cool.
Not Trump supporter. Right, but she came out the shower. I was like, yeah, it's about to happen. Right. And we started to get into something, and then I was just like, damn, what's that? What's that smell?
You said it out loud?
No, I'm saying it in my mind.
Okay.
And I'm saying to myself, like, you don't smell this? She never said nothing. I never said nothing. But it was so crazy that it was playing tricks on my mind. Right. I said, she don't smell this shit? This is crazy. I'm in here losing my mind. I'm saying, well, maybe it's me.
Who was it?
Who was it?
I can't stop thinking of it now.
He called me.
Because now I'm like, you got
called me like,
you know who it was, too?
He called me like, that shit sanitation.
Why y'all don't?
Sanitation.
And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not going for that.
When are y'all?
She could have been off there.
Here
go the Brooklyn shit. Here go the Brooklyn shit. Go back in. Make sure you ain't bugging.
Yeah, I had to go back in. Just to make sure.
Why didn't you say something to her?
See, you still sticking with it. Still sticking with it.
No, it's not her. It's just in general. Why wouldn't you tell a woman that? It's not even about her. It's about the situation. Why wouldn't you tell a woman that? Because I'm gonna tell you if your boss.
Her nose is working like his nose is working.
Let me say this then, since you asked me the question. I was offended. I called him every step of the way. I didn't really have a heart to say nothing. I said, why the fuck is she on national TV with her shit smelling like that? What? This is me. What you hurting me like that?
Hurting me.
He called me and said, yo, the sheet fanned it up. The sheet fanned up, and that shit just hit me. I said, damn, bro, not her.
When y'all talking, we going too far. We went way too far. I'm not getting involved.
It's just so many questions.
So many questions. And this keeps getting deeper. It's too many questions.
This is kitchen talk.
Next question.
Who's in your kitchen?
All right, so you guys heard that for yourself. That was actually an edited, kind of cut and spliced version of the conversation, because I actually watched the podcast and the conversation went on for several minutes, but several people on several different sites have kind of like cut and spliced it so that you guys can basically hear the main parts. But what happened was that as Maino was talking about this, Jason Mitchell really looked clueless, like he had no idea, like, who are y'all talking about? And the guy on the far left here with the hookah in his hand, I think his name is Rick, he proceeded to sing K Michelle's song. he kept singing, I forgot the name of the song, but it's very special. But I don't think that's the name of the song, but he was singing it, right? So if you didn't know who it was before, now you knew. And they proceeded to keep talking about it and talking about it. And and I'm sitting here listening to it. I'm like, what is the point of this? And why are you guys constantly talking about this? Just seems so disrespectful to me. Now, the young lady on the far right, I almost felt like, well, she was attempting to take up for K. Michelle, but she was still kikiing and laughing throughout the whole thing as well, right? Even though she was, she kind of made a good point, like, well, did you still hit? Yes, he did, right? He still supposedly did, right? And so this clip went viral over the weekend. And it just reminded people of the fact that this has come up about K. Michelle before. There have been people that have mentioned her vaginal hygiene in the past, right? That's just something that has kind of been daunting and haunted her for several years now. So when you think of K. Michelle, you kind of think of, unfortunately, a lot of people think of the fact, they just go right to that. They go right to that one little thing right there. And I thought to myself, first things first, when I saw this, I thought to myself how corny it is to sit here and talk about this woman's vagina. And then, so K. Michelle wrote, she said, today I woke up just thanking God for the calm and for peace. I've been so focused on my goals, just staying out of the way of all negativity. Sometimes you just have to say, thank you, God. Because in my opinion, she got wind of it. And then K. Michelle put out a series of tweets. I put them together. This is courtesy of the Shade Room, in which I feel like she addresses it. She addresses all the chatter without actually mentioning Maino. She says, I got a girl in my DM blackmailing me for money, telling me my husband is cheating on me. He's mad at me for talking to her. My grandma just had a stroke. I got people trying to stop my career. I have people making fun of my surgery and health. I have a random dude I never slept with lying on me. I just can't do it anymore. I'm tired of always just being messed with and lied on. No matter how hard I try, people still manage to find a way to find something wrong with me or a way to gain clout. I'm over it. Yeah, I'm strong, but I'm tired. I just don't want to be here no more. Okay. And then she put out a few more tweets. Like I said, I just got these courtesy of the Shade Room simply because they had put them together. She said, I have constant hate mail no matter how hard I try to help my community. I have people showing up at my home to get video footage of me. I don't know. Okay. And then she puts out a few more tweets. She said, soon as I say and feel happy, all hell breaks loose. I try so hard to remain peaceful. It's like the universe just won't let me. I really just want to be left alone. I'm over it. And so when K. Michelle reacted without saying anything directly to Maino, I was looking in the comments, and I have to say the comments were pretty brutal. People didn't give a damn about K. Michelle feeling the way she felt, even if they knew nothing about what Maino said, because my guess is that a lot of those people in the comments did not know about the whole clip with Maino. I saw it. So I knew that I think she was trying to kind of get ahead of it and put a whole lot of shit out there to kind of hide the fact of what he said. But people just didn't give a damn. People were like, well, K. Michelle has been rude to people. She's been nasty to people. She's gone off on people. Why should we give a damn about her? Why should we care that she's talking about that she want to end? Because she sounded like she want to end her life. Who gives a damn? People were just downright brutal. Okay. And I said to myself, listen, I do feel bad for the woman that somebody keep bringing up, some stuff about her vagina. I do. Because at the end of the day, it's the fact that a dude will sit there and be as corny as that and keep bringing up old shit like that. Never even think to yourself, her pH could have been thrown off by you, but apparently he talked about and said that it was before he even touched her. That's how it was. But it's just corny to me that he would even say anything about it. That's just corny. And I would caution any woman that would even consider dating Maino to remember that, because this man will apparently talk about you. Okay. But then I thought to myself, there have been times where K. Michelle has kind of attacked and it really wasn't necessary. I remember just a couple months ago, right? When T.S. Madison brought up something about K. Michelle and Tamar doing a verses, and Tamar she responded, but she didn't respond people thought it was shady how she responded. And K. Michelle went off and accused and said she slept with Jermaine Dupri, daddy. And it just blew up into something. And I thought that wasn't necessary of how K. Michelle, responded. So a lot of people, it's like, it's karma. K. Michelle is getting her karma. And, we don't feel sorry for her. And, I noticed that when this clip came out, K. Michelle seemed defeated. Like, she just seemed like she was tired and defeated. But when if I just think to myself, if a woman had said something, that K. Michelle maybe would have reacted differently. She does seem to react different when it comes to women versus men. And we see that all the time. We see it all the time. Women seem to react differently and attack other women if they say something. But with men, they're far more subdued. Okay, they are far more subdued. Case in point, remember when Meg Thee Stallion, early on when Drea had said something stupid on a podcast and she came out and said, bitch, so-and-so, so-and-so. But when 50 Cent said something dumb, and when Cameron basically called Meg Thee Stallion a dude, she didn't react the same. So that's just how folks are. But case in point, people ain't protecting K. Michelle. They didn't feel sorry for K. Michelle. Even if she has done stuff wrong in the past, she's sitting out here crying for help right now and saying, I don't want to be here anymore. And while people, it would have been better for the most part, don't say shit. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, this woman is sitting here crying for help, but people didn't feel that way. That's why I keep saying, and I stand on this, is that people protect who they want to protect. People protect Black women whom they like. And if they don't like her, it's fuck her. Right? And that's just the way it is. That's the way it is. As I stated, I think what Maino said in that conversation was just very lame. And talking about a woman's vagina, whether it smell great or it don't, talking about a sexual encounter in public like that, because it's not like we don't necessarily have private conversations, but talking about a person's private health and stuff like that is just corny and lame to me. But I just wanted to bring that up to you guys and show you that, a lot of people just don't necessarily feel sorry for K. Michelle. She Black, but they ain't feeling her, and they don't feel sorry for her. No matter what was said, they don't feel sorry for her. And that's why I said people pick and choose who they want to protect and who they want to believe. And that's kind of it, and that's kind of all. And that's all I came here to talk about a little bit this morning. What do you guys think about this whole situation with Maino and what he said and all this other bullshit? Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care, y'all.